Let me turn this way back out again with another reaction episode video, and today we are going to be watching by Omizi. This is relationship content is back and is messier than ever. Shit. I don't know what this is going to be about, but I'm gonna put his channel in the link in the description below, like I always say. So y'all go follow him, and let's just see what this whole video is about.
For the longest time. I'm tired of this streaming stuff, man. Let's get into it.
So I'm at Lockbar.
He messy.
I'm on the phone talking to him, right? And these three girls are behind me, and they're looking, sense that they're looking at me, and then they tell the waiter to get me, and the waiter tells me, hey, these girls, they want you to sit with that. You don't have to stand up. And so I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I'm chilling. And then, so I sit with them, we're making small talk, and then my homeboy finally comes in.
Okay. We just started this video, and now I'm already skeptical. Now I'm feeling suspicious. First of all, whenever time when these niggas get on this fucking app and start spilling some tea, they always tilt their heads and they do these scrunching eyes, and they want to talk all soft and shit. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about?
And he joins us, so it's me and him, and then three of them, right? Okay. So we're talking, we're just making small talk. Then they were like, oh, you know, like, what do you guys do for a living? So I'm like, you know, hey, I'm a doctor. The eyes lit up, you know what I'm saying? They were like, oh, really, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, we're making more small talk, and then they were like, oh, you know, like,
a doctor. Why everybody gotta be a fucking doctor? A doctor this, a doctor that. Are y'all really a doctor though? Are y'all? Because like I just said before, I just started this video and now I'm already feeling suspicious about this whole damn fucking shit. Like, he just claimed he a doctor. It gives me more like Derek Jackson vibes.
My Instagram eyes lit up again. I'm like, okay. And then like my homeboy, he was interested in one, and he was trying to get her number at the end, but then she was like getting all mad, like, oh, you didn't pay for us drinks, you didn't offer buy us drinks, how you gonna ask for my number and this and that? So my spidey senses thing was like, man, why is she doing the most? You just ask for your number, you know, like, you don't gotta do all that. So, you know, my spidey senses thing, I'm like, all right, whatever. And then they're going to this other spot. They invite us to come join them. So we're like, okay, we'll think about it. So we stay there a little bit, and then we end up going to that spot where they're at, and they don't have like they're just sitting down at a little table, but they didn't buy the table. The table's free, right? And they have hookah and drinks already. So me and my bro, we get there, and then we join them, right? But you know, my spidey senses thing, I'm like, all right, you know, I don't want to like use, you know, get their drinks and stuff like that. I don't want to do that. So I get my own drinks, I get my own hookah, and then we're just chilling, you know, vibing, and everything's fine, right? There's no beef, there's no animosity, everything's cool. But she keeps saying like, oh, like, you know, y'all not gonna offer us any drinks, y'all not gonna do this and that, y'all not gonna buy no water or food. Like, she trying to like, you know, get something out of us. I'm just like, man, like, yo, I'm not even like interested in you. I'm not even trying to talk to you like that. I'm just chilling, like, you know, my homeboy.
But you pull up to the table when there was already at.
But I'm not even interested in y'all, you know. So, you know, I go to the waitress and I'm like, hey, I paid for my stuff already, because I already feel like they're trying to finesse. And then later she,
I mean, y'all at a bar. I mean, shit like that happens at a bar. I mean, I never went to a bar before, but if y'all going inside the bar place and then y'all see some girls on a table and y'all like, okay, we just gonna join them. Of course, they're gonna assume that y'all gonna pay for them. So I won't blame her for having that mindset. So again, y'all at a bar.
and then they leave, and then once they leave, I tell the waitress, I'm like, hey, you know, I already paid for my stuff. Did they pay for their tab? And she's like, no. So the waitress goes out there to chase them. She can't find them. Luckily, you know, I had her Instagram. I tried to pull up her Instagram. She blocked me. This girl blocked me. So she already knew. She already had this plan that she was going to try to finesse, you know. But luckily, you know, God was in control. I actually used to talk to the manager. So
see, God. They always want to bring up God on every fucking thing. Shut the hell up about this damn God, bro. I hate y'all.
I'm a doctor, and I'm not on some scammy.
Again, he keeps saying he's the doctor. See, it make me not want to trust doctors. No shade to y'all. And I know not every single doctor act like this, but come on now. These type of doctors giving y'all a bad name.
So, you know, she lets the whole thing go, because there's no way I was going to pay for their stuff, you know, absolutely not, unacceptable. But it just shows you to let you know, like, you got to be careful out there. You never really know who's trying to finesse you, and it's just crazy, and the bill was only $57. That's the crazy part. Like, I didn't want to...
Okay, if that was $57, then you wouldn't have no problem just paying for it. Even though they left and they didn't pay the tag, I mean, that was kind of wrong. But still, I mean, it is what it is. You a doctor, right? I mean, it shouldn't be a problem for you. 57, that ain't nothing for you.
You wanna like pay
Or
that to
maybe
them?
they did pay the maybe they forgot to pay the tag, or maybe they didn't pay it. They just didn't, receive the payment. I mean, I don't know how the bar works because, like I said, I never been to one, but who knows?
That's crazy. Be careful out there, fellas.
This is a stories about a doctor who was
Be
out on
careful
set
out
on
there,
meeting a
fellas.
friend,
Boy.
ran into a couple of young ladies, ultimately trying to finesse him for free drinks, free food, free hookah, etc., etc. Now, off rip, I am skeptical of the guys. Nobody says that they're a doctor multiple times in conversation like this. I do think that's a bit of a red flag. But if anybody's trying to get off and get over anybody in this sort of economy, I just
because
think
people love to claim they're doctors. It reminds me of that whole Dr. Umar that was on Pop the Balloon. Oh my god, that nigga there.
it's the most insane thing in the world. People that think that they're entitled to other people's money make no sense. We've created this society in which the standard for dating means that men have to foot the bill, even if it's a situation where he is not explicitly saying that this is a date. Is he green? Maybe. But the best thing about the internet is that we get to hear the perspectives of everybody. Y'all know my slogan. And us over here on the unemployed side of the internet love seeing drama spill out. Hey, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It goes a long
Oh my
way.
god.
We gotta stick together.
Unemployment. We get it. We
At
get it.
Lock Bar, I went with my sister and my cousin. We went kind of late, around 10:30, 11 o'clock. After dinner is done, the waiter brings the ticket. This big, tall guy walks in. He's black, and there's nowhere to sit at. He's pacing back and forth for about 5 minutes or so at the bar. And I'm like, I tell the waiter, I'm like, hey, let the guy know that we're about to leave. He can take this table once we're leaving. The waiter tells him, he decides to go ahead and sit down. Okay, no problem, because we're wrapping up. Cool. That way we ensure that you have a table. No problem. We're being nice and polite. We're cool girls. So here we are. The waiter has not came to pick up the payment. Our ticket was like $100 something. I put down $200 in cash.
See, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
I pay for everybody's meal. So we're sitting there, he introduces himself, he asked us our names, he asked us where we worked or what we did. So we're like, hey, entrepreneurs, bank coordinator, sales. He's like, oh yeah, well I'm a doctor. So we're like, okay.
Oh, okay.
Good story, bro.
It's a little strange.
We don't care. Cool. Still being polite, casual conversations.
I'm sorry, if I ever were to meet a guy somewhere out in public and the first thing say he a doctor, I'm gonna be like, okay, I don't know about this.
Restroom, he exchanges Instagrams and whatnot.
Because
with
like I said, niggas like him giving y'all doctors a bad name.
everyone else at the table. Cool, whatever. His friend does show up and meet him. He sits down next to my cousin. He proceeds to ask my cousin, well, he goes to the bar, buys him a drink, came back to the table and sat down.
See, I love to play middleman. I have no skin in the game. I just get to observe and give my commentary. It seems like the first interaction about the whole table is just some sort of misunderstanding. Now, I went ahead and looked up the Lock Bar in Houston, and very interesting.
Oh, they was in
seating
Houston. Gang. Shout out to all the Houston people out there.
arrangements that they have going on
Because
there.
I'm in Louisiana, but I'm from Houston, though.
I do see a couple of tables. It doesn't look like defined seating. So I understand
Defined
how the
seating?
telephone
So
on
this
there.
is what the
I do
bar
see a
looks
couple-
like? Hold on. This is what it look like? It look nice. Omar, shut the hell up. It looked like a decent bar. It looked nice. I mean, that's something I would go to if I were able to go to a bar.
in Houston, and very interesting seating arrangements that they have going on there. Well, I do see a couple of tables. It doesn't look like defined seating. So I understand how the telephone game of, hey, they can have our table, and hey, they want you to come to this table, i.e. they want you to be here, kind of got mixed into the situation. As far as the comment where the doctor said that their eyes lit up when he said he was a doctor,
And they were like, oh, you know, like, what you guys do for a living?
Yeah, because she said you told her you was a doctor, and she was like, okay, cool, whatever. But in your story, you said they lit up, so which one is it?
I'm a doctor. The eyes lit up, you know what I'm saying? They were like, oh, really? Blah, blah, blah.
from my POV, I'm gonna have to call a little bit of cap here. If there was a conversation about who these people were, what their jobs were, somebody saying that they're a doctor isn't the craziest thing.
Is it?
for
I'm
what it's
sorry,
worth,
it
I
is.
do think
See?
that the doctor has a bit of an ego to himself.
Yeah,
When I
they
go to his
do.
bio on TikTok.
They want to act like they know everything, trying to put other people down just to make themselves feel better. They want to act like Mr. Know-It-All, and like I said this before, it's a huge turnoff for people, and especially me.
And and on Instagram he has his height in his bio. I'm gonna give you some advice, and this isn't my little man syndrome coming out, but anybody who leads with their height is basically like anybody leading with the fact that they have a BBL. Strange on both ends, definitely more common on the male perspective, egotistical narcissist none the least, and arguably terrible people. And after a little bit more of a scroll, come to find out he is also some sort of men's self-help dating guru on the side of him being a doctor. I'll share my full
To tell men that women are whores and shit. Oh hell
I'll show
no.
that at the end, but just know that this guy doesn't seem to be on the up and up from the beginning.
And he got
But
a whole file you can fill out. I'll be damned.
ultimately, everything is still fair game. Right now, we're just trying to figure out about if they skipped out on the tab or not.
We are now at a door. Vibing, we got a little table. They got a hookah set up. My cousin and my sister got their drinks. I got my Red Bull. We chilling. Dr. fucking Mildew Pants and Ding Dong walk in.
Hello?
As soon as they hit the door, I'm like, oh shit. So they're like looking, scanning the room. I don't wave over nobody. I just look with my head back down. I'm enjoying the music. They came, walked in some more. They see us.
Wait, can you bring some snacks at the bar? Like, can you bring your own food? I don't, like I said, I don't know how the bar works, but hey.
They beelined over to our table. Hey y'all, what's going on? Alrighty, alright. I got my feet kicked up in the chair with my purse. The doctor goes to the bar. First he asked, y'all want something to drink? They was like, oh, we're taking shots. Mind you, I don't drink. So he's like, okay, he goes to the bar.
I don't drink
he
either.
orders shots.
So I'm with
of
you.
Blanco. No one's drinking Blanco, sir. Comes back and was like, hey, do y'all want to sip? Or y'all want some of my drink? No one's, first off, drinking out of a cup that you're drinking, taking shots from you. That's weird. And
A sip of his shot.
he offered a sip of his shot to my sister and my cousin. So
Aren't you a doc-
looked and I was like, no.
My thing
that's-
about it is, you a doctor. Don't you think that drinking out of people is like germs and shit? Like, that's something you gotta be aware of, especially when you are a doctor. So I don't think you should just be drinking out of people.
Blanco. And I know that they're drinking Repo. So I'm like, that's not Blanco. I'm like, you didn't get shots for everybody? No, I just got, all right. I'm on my business. I'm back on my phone. I'm scrolling. My sister instantly gets up and leaves. She Ubers away from there. She got out of there. She's gone. She left us. She left us on Jesus' birthday in a door with
Not left y'all,
corny-ass
child.
people. Now, the sidekick over here gets up, goes to the bar, doesn't say anything. He goes to the bar. He goes and buys 2 bottles of water. 2 bottles of water. Came back, handed the doctor his water. He sat back down. So instantly, my cousin pulls her hookah out. She was like, you went to the bar and bought water and you didn't offer anybody no water? He's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, I'll take care of it. So we're like, okay, cool.
Now, do I believe that this woman is putting a little sauce on her story? Of course, it's the internet. That's what I would do too. But to be fair to her in this situation, there are societal customs when drinking or gathering with people that I don't think were followed here. And in hearing the doctor's retelling of the story, it almost sounds like he's spinning this narrative in order to make himself seem bigger and more superior than what he is too. If you join somebody else's
I ain't gonna lie, all doctors talk like this. I'm sorry. When they, like I said, when you're trying to expose somebody, especially when you're trying to expose like a woman, like a girl or something like that, like the way how you talking, the way how you twist your neck, and the way how you squeezing your eyes just a little bit, and the way how you using your voice all coming. I'm sorry, it's giving like I said, Derek Jackson.
Well, the least you could do is provide some sort of water for the table. Now, this is why I don't club, and this is why I don't drink, and this is why I don't do these things.
I don't
Yeah,
either.
you can't just join other people and then not put in on the table that they've got going on. Plus, at the end of the day, it's water. You ask women if they need water. That's not a big deal. That's not a controversial hot take. Now, I will say anything
It isn't.
escalated from water becomes a bit of a conversation. Alcohol can rack up extremely fast. But I'm still curious as to how they got to a whopping $57 tab being split.
It's 1 o'clock. It's getting late. It's also Christmas Eve. So I'm like, I'm ready to go. My cousin like, you ready? So I'm like, okay, yeah.
Christmas Eve, it must have been packed. It must have been hella packed.
After the man came back and did not bring water, ruined the vibe. But he was like, remorseful, was like, okay, I'll take care of it. Meaning he's going to pay for the shot in the Red Bull. The 2 shots in the Red Bull. That's what was $57. So I'm like, okay. So my cousin just gets up because she's flustered at this point, walks to the door. He stopped me. The sidekick ding dong, the little beta male was like, can I get your number? So I'm like, huh? I'm not gonna call you or text you or talk back to you. He was like, but I still want your number. So I'm
Gave
like,
him
okay,
a fake
I have
number?
2 phones. Actually, I have 3 phones. So I gave him
Three,
a little
three
bullshit.
phones. Okay, when you have 2 phones, okay, I get it. It's understandable. But 3 fucking phones, girl, what type of job you doing?
Burner number. Here you go. Whatever. You're not gonna get in touch with me because I'm not gonna answer. We walk out the door. Bye, y'all. Hey, we're gone. We get to the car, pull it off. We're in the car cackling like the audacity of you guys to come to a door, sit at our table. We didn't invite you, but okay. Again, being polite and nice. We're not rude people. And then you buy water and shots. You offer to share a shot.
I'm sorry. If I don't know how I would react. I mean, there would be a 50% of chance I would be like, you at my table? Can I help you? I don't know.
You didn't buy for the whole table. You wanted to share shots with you. You don't know where your mouth been. And you as a doctor should have a little more decency to know that you should not be out here sharing cups and drinks with people.
Exactly.
That's nasty. You nasty. You know where your mouth been at. So we like,
I kind of feel like just based off what he did about going into their table and offering them to take a shot with him, like I said, I won't blame them if they have that they had the mindset to where they think they was gonna pay, for a few things for them girls. So
20 minutes
especially when they
after
don't even know you,
the
sir.
manager or some random person calls my cousin's phone via Instagram. They was like, oh, this is the manager. You ran out on the tab. The guy said that you didn't pay for it. So we like, what?
Okay.
The sidekick was supposed to take care of this. And it's, why y'all calling us? This is weird. We left the table. We got up and left. Like, I'm confused. No finessing or none of that. Little sidekick beta male was taking care of it since he was remorseful because he did not buy water.
That's what I'm saying.
Here, I don't know. Nobody was interested in Mr. Mildew Pants. Whatever.
Now, I will say this is where I will have to give the ladies some sort of words of advice. And this probably stems back from when they first sat down with these gentlemen. If these dudes appear to be any sort of lame at all, why would you ever let them sit with? Now, I don't want to
That's because she said she wanted to be nice. She don't want to be rude.
on them because she did not express that she felt frightened or fearful for their safety or security. But I would have never let these dudes who seem to be corny in the first place come and sit down with me and essentially play with my face like this. I think this could have been a moment where they went ahead and settled.
You know what? In second thought, yeah. Even though I just said it would be a 50% that I would be rude and in the other 50 that I would not. Nah, fuck it, like 100%. I would tell you, I'm sorry. Do you need help?
It up to these guys to quote unquote take care of them. But for what it's worth, I would not.
Especially if I have this sensory ability to where I feel like you have this superiority and cocky attitude vibes to where you think you were gonna play in my face. I'm definitely gonna ask you, do you need help? Can you move on? I don't want you to be nowhere near me. Yeah.
This is any sort of finesse, more than a miscommunication. But I understand how the original video came out is because there is this male self-help guru that's looking to big up his ego who would put this type of content out. The reason why I'm going so hard on this guy is because what happens next and the actions that he takes after their Instagram DM conversation are so insane. It lets you know his true intentions and who he really is.
So they're.
Oh damn.
Instagrams, y'all ran out on the check, something. Y'all need to come back and pay this. The doctor is here, you gotta unlock this. DMing my sister, but mind you, she's gone. She's been gone for over an hour. So my cousin is like, okay, so how much is the check, or how much is the check or whatnot? We'll go ahead and pay it, but they were supposed to take care of it. So she cash apps them and sends the payment, but we like, that is weird. You comes in true barging on our table.
Yeah.
You be weird. You wanted to be around us. We didn't invite you here. Like, we gave you the table at Lock Bar. Whatever.
And for what it's worth, I also do think that this woman is telling the truth because she's paying.
And my thing about it is, men who behave like that, they act like they got it, but deep down they actually don't. Because you say you're a doctor, right? Like I said, $57, that's not supposed to be nothing for you. And yes, they left because you stated that you was, or your friend was gonna pay for it. So they left. Okay, cool. So that should have been not have been a problem for you.
$57 for the water and the shots. But even as the doctor described earlier in the video, there was hookah and other drinks that were already there. They paid for those things, which I'm assuming that hookah and other drinks would cost more than $57. So why wouldn't they be able to pay for the $57 shots and hookah and all this other stuff that they got at the end? It just doesn't make too much like sense to me, other than somebody trying to get their viral moment off.
But he is sitting here DMing my sister. My sister think this man is joking. And guys, this is the doctor. Go through this.
You know, and that's the thing. I don't like it when people show the text message on screen and the messages is like backwards. I mean, that's how it is, but it should be a way to fix that.
The doctor is going back and forth with my sister. Also has found my cousin's Instagram or DM, and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna come to your job, and you're gonna face legal action."
Wow.
Or something about dealing with. He's a high profile doctor, so we like, okay, for $57.
You're a doctor, but you're doing all this shit for what?
$7.
Exactly. Thank you.
Was supposed to take care of.
And see, that's the strange thing about these quote unquote.
And then he got the fucking audacity to tell men to watch out for ladies like this. Like, boy.
The way they walk and the way they talk are two different things. When I started to scroll down Dr. Nwasu's profile, it seemed as though he was
Bitch, I'm not following you.
Successful for what it's worth. And I get the concept of not being taken advantage of, but at the end of the day, it was $57 that your homeboy allegedly promised to take care of. If he wasn't going to take care of it, hell, don't put yourself out there like that.
And I want to know what he looked like.
I do think that this was an attempt for him to go ahead and make himself seem bigger than who he is. That's why the original video was deleted, and that's why there's no rebuttal from him. But this seems to be a common
Because
theme with
wow.
I'm going to go ahead and lump him in there. Alpha male dating coaches, high value.
Exactly, of course. These alpha incels, and I always say this all the damn time. It's these little ass boys and these grown ass men who live in their fucking mama basement, who jack off all day, who don't touch fucking grass, who don't pay bills at all. These are this type of people that follow Aiden Ross, Sneeko, Fresh Fit. These are their fan bases.
Men showing other men the ropes when it comes to relationship building. It's a false reality. And now that we live in 2020,
but it come at a price. If they're gonna teach boys how to deal with women, they expect money out of y'all.
Daily basis, because these other women exist on the internet. These people that you're having these interactions with, they exist on the internet, and they're gonna snitch on you.
But here's my thing: you got on this internet a whole week later and made a story time for clout or for content to make yourself look good, and it's like that's gonna backfire on you, sir. Them comments is eating you up, eating you alive.
And that's why he deleted
your
it.
doctor. Whoop-de-doo. Sir, $57? You followed us from a whole nother location, uninvited, and sat with us. You couldn't take care of $57? I want to say this.
That's how you know that most niggas, they don't got it like that. Trust me. Niggas who got money, good money, they don't act like this.
None of us are pressed, hurt, starving for $57 for absolutely nothing, nothing at all. We don't need it. We have our own careers.
I can see that because you claim you got 3 phones. I believe you.
Taking him out of here, and to be
quite frank, I got 1 phone. This busted ass T-Mobile phone. She better than me.
What he probably doesn't know is that the real alpha male guru dating coaches pay for this stuff. They fake this stuff. And the women who are in these scenarios are either on their side in the story or it's totally fabricated and made up. Not real interactions with real people that can ultimately upload to TikTok as well in a rebuttal manner. I'm glad that we are starting to be awoken to the dream and really nightmare that these dating coaches have been putting us through for the past couple of years.
I mean, why would y'all follow these dating coaches? Not just Derek Jackson. What's that nigga that passed away that he said that women was gonna die alone? Kevin Samuel, or whatever the fuck that nigga name is. Now look at him. It's that why the hell y'all follow these type of people, bro? Like y'all would never see myself watching these type of niggas. It's just not giving that.
Years. I've heard that same city-based women rhetoric that he was trying to spew in the beginning. Oh, Atlanta women are this, Houston women are that, New York women are this, LA women.
And women are whores. That's their favorite line. They love to call women whores.
But as I scroll through this guy's bio, it truly exposes who he is, and that's a clown. First, he has a male self-improvement appointment that he does. I guess it's a consult.
Whenever I hear the word male self, I cringe so fucking hard. It makes me fucking uncomfortable. Like, what? Ew.
To tell you if you wish it, want it, you can do it. And it looks like a $75 Zoom call that gets you 30 minutes of his time. For him to tell you that, hey, if you believe it, you can achieve it is, I guess, profitable for him.
$75 just to be on the phone with me to tell me about how women are whores? Oh, hell no, nigga. Get the hell out. Nigga, that can be my water bill money.
As I continue to scroll through his bio, I see exactly why he is who he is. He is a Kevin Samuels disciple. You know
what I told you.
And so it all makes sense.
He went on FaceTime with it. Gotta be on IG or something. It gotta be IG because it looked like IG Live. But you went on live. What? I'm not surprised.
That grift is over. That grift is done. We are tired of those people, especially when you have real life encounters that can get rebutted in the fashion that it does. As a damn loser.
I mean, all of these boys and these men are fucking losers. $75? Oh no. But I'm gonna link his channel in the link in the description below, so y'all go follow him and go follow me. Go subscribe to my channel so my channel can push out, further even more. And go follow my TikTok. Like I always say, I post. Sometimes I go live over there, so yeah.